Hello everybody, this is Pain for Fun. Today I'm going to do a quick little show of my highly modified 2005 Honda CRF-70. Have to apologize for the wind, it's a little windy today. But show you a few things here. Some stuff you can't see, like the BBR Motorsports dampening rods and BBR Motorsports heavy duty fork springs that are inside my forks, along with 20 weight oil. I got a BBR Motorsports top triple clamp, along with BMX style pro taper bars. Got a quick turn throttle, well, quarter turn throttle I should say. And let's see, what else? Well, one big giveaway is the plastic. Got black aftermarket plastic and an aftermarket custom made graphics kit that I had done by this company here, MotoCal. I have a sticker on my forks. I wanted something that nobody else would have, so I made a what do you call it, what's the word for it, a comparison between Doom, the video game that I've liked so much since the early 90s, and the Punisher skull, along with some pentagrams, so nobody would have a bike that looks like mine. And then Pain for Fun up front on my number plate, upside down pentagram. This probably offends some people, but tough beans. It's not yours. But let's see, got a 5.0 Racing 3-inch extended swing arm. Can't get these no more. Company is out of business. Let's see, got a Pro Circuit T4 exhaust, the older style with the better end cap, I think. I don't like the newer style. I got a shock cover over it, but I got a iShock, which isn't in business anymore either, for my extended swing arm. They were practically the best. I liked them a lot. Still do, nothing wrong with this shock, it's in great shape. Got a 5.0 Racing 39 tooth rear sprocket, aluminum. It's a T67061 instead of 6061. It's a little stronger. It's held up for quite a few years. I got Sick Toys swing arm chain roller, or chain guide I should say. I custom put on the chain roller myself. The frame is powder coated, obviously in red. Did the stock foot peg mount too, because I never changed that over. One of the things I should have. I got a BBR Motorsports 1-inch extended shift lever. My foot pegs are Moose Racing. Let's see, I got a T-Bolt USA button style clamp on air filter that goes on to a Keenan PE 24mm carburetor. It's for the Takegawa Superhead big bore kit. It's actually it's a Superhead plus R. It has the roller rockers inside the cylinder head. This is just a 106 kit. I didn't want to go anything further than 106. Reason because if you go over 106 to 108 cc's, then you actually have to bore out your crankcase to be able to fit the cylinder in. And I didn't want to modify the engine. If I ever wanted to take it back to the stock specs, that it'd be screwed and always have to use a big bore kit on it. Also got Takegawa Racing 5-disc clutch. Got billet oil cooler kit from Takegawa Racing. I put different longer lines on it so I could actually tap off of my clutch case instead of tapping off of the cylinder head, so I ain't trying to rob oil from precious parts that need to be lubricated. And let's see, that's probably roughly about it. I got a couple more things hiding, you can see. Gotta, let's see, it's hiding up higher. Yeah, it's next to the frame rail here. This guy right here is a BBR Motorsports open end CDI box, and what I mean by open end is it doesn't have any rev limiter to it. So if your motor can twist up 13,000 or higher, that's how high it'll go, as high as what the cam will allow it to twist. Let's see, I got a Motocal sticker on it, but my skid plate is a Red Baron Racing that I bought. All the stuff that I got is from roughly 2005-2006 era. Oh yeah, it's hard to pick up, Rig MX tall seat cover. Also compliment it. It's got a 33.5-inch seat height for as low as the bike sits. Ground clearance wise, I love how much seat height it has. It isn't like how you see a lot of 50s or the KLX 110 bikes. They have ridiculous amount of ground clearance, and then they're so high center of gravity that they end up handling funny. This thing handles great. XR70s and CRF-70s are by far the biggest of mid-size pit bikes, and just the well, mine's a CRF-70 model, but instead of the XR-70 model, but both of those frames are still longer than what a KLX 110 is. Even aftermarket KLX 110 frames only match what this is stock. And then aftermarket CRF and XR70 frames are usually 1.5 inches longer. So adding that along with an extended swing arm makes these bikes very, very stable. By far the most stable pit bike I've ever ridden for their size, mid-size bikes. Well, mid-size pit bikes. But pretty soon I'll be doing a trail ride on this, let you hear what it sounds like. As a lot of people know, built up Honda 70 is easily a 110 killer. And that's one of the main reasons why I bought one. I don't like the idea of, well, 50s and KLX 110s are about the same. Not meaning that engine-wise, anything like that. But what I mean is the way you sit on them. A 50 and a KLX 110 feels like you sit in it. Now, when you ride this, it feels like you sit on it. And just to give you an idea, I'm 6'1". I only maybe have just about 2 inches underneath my crotch. When I sit down and give it all my weight, I do got some bending in my legs. But this thing is way comfortable compared to trying to ride a KLX 110. Lot bigger seat, lot more thickness to the seat, and best of all, it isn't constantly forcing you forward on the seat. See how level that sits compared to how a KLX 110, the seat would slope like this. Even if it is thicker, it isn't flat like the seat cover is, or seat kit. Well, there's my quick little overview of my highly modified CRF-70. Probably never seen one like this. Oh yeah, one other thing I wanted to mention. I was one of the first people in the US when this Superhead Plus R kit came out from Takegawa. I'll take and I'll show you the number on here. This is the 210th of this big bore kit made. And I can almost guarantee you that nobody in the US besides me had this back in 2005 when they first came out. I got so lucky being able to have resources to get this before anybody else did it. And now, pretty much, the way this motor's designed with roller rockers, that's exactly what Honda did with their newer CRF 110. It's a roller rocker. This with a little bit of port and polish work puts out about 14.5 horse at the rear wheel. It's damn juicy for only being 106 cc's. There's a lot of KLX 110 kits that are 155 kits or 140 motors or Chinese, and they don't put out nearly as much horsepower as this for the size it is. These Takegawa Superhead Plus R engines put out an absurd amount of torque, low end torque. And that's another thing that I never really cared about the 110 bikes, is they just don't put out the same amount of low end torque that the Hondas do. Don't know why. I mean, they rev really well, but they just don't have that low end torque right off the idle like the Hondas do with a good quality big bore kit. But I guess this is end of my video. Like I said, pretty soon I'll be doing a ride video before the end of the season here. Let you hear what this beast sounds like. So this will be Pain for Fun signing off, and I will see you later.